Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Sagittarius, let's take a look at your reading. We've got dragons all over this. It's kind of crazy, but first I want to focus in on this card of Oroki. Oroki speaks of guardianship and boundaries. This is a being that is treasured in the East. He watches over families' wealth and prosperity. So getting this card here, Sagittarius, tells me that for you, there is an energy of guarding what is yours, protecting whatever is valuable to you. There's a card of vigilance, being watchful, and maybe a little bit suspicious. Yeah, a little bit of that. But I don't think you need to be overly cautious. It's really just about being on the lookout. Really, that's all I'm sensing around this. To make sure people have your best interests at heart, especially if it's in relation to dealings around finances or money. Being on guard. Again, nothing too major here, but just something to be watchful about. The reason why I'm not that concerned for you, Sagittarius, is because the overall energy around you is one of fire. And we have the Dragon Witch. Now, the Dragon Witch, it really speaks to me of Game of Thrones. You know, I look at this and I see this tiny dragon that she's holding in her hand. Oroki is also a tiny dragon. So it's really interesting how these cards are connected. Now, the feeling around the Dragon Witch is one of calling upon reserves of energy to accomplish a task. It's fire energy. She is the keeper of dragons. She can handle and direct them. So it's about handling and directing your fire energy, what drives you, your passions. There's a feeling of not being tamed, but controlled. Now, I'm getting from Spirit here, Sagittarius, perhaps someone wants to control that inner fire that you have. I think that would be a mistake if somebody does feel that they could do that. Because the Dragon Witch here is really about having more energy than someone else might think they do. So where someone might sense weakness, they're going to get quite a shock and a surprise, because I feel that this is all about focus, setting an intention, and finish what you've started, victory, accomplishment. So really nice energy. Now, around the other person here, we have the card of Athena. Now, Athena, of course, is a Greek goddess. Her avatar is the owl, so it speaks of wisdom. She's a goddess with many attributes, including scholastic attainment, intelligence, philosophy. So she was of course, her name goes towards Athens, the city in Greece, was named after her. And her influence is one of strategy and leadership, especially as it relates to battles, war, going to war. So really the energy around this is one of resolution of disagreements without things getting out of hand. That's how I'm feeling around these cards. So we'll see where it goes, Sagittarius. It will become clearer as we put out more cards, but at the moment I'm just getting an essence here of someone might be thinking that they can somehow get one over on you, or they might see you as weaker than you actually are. So there's a need to be vigilant about that. Someone might think they're more intelligent than you. Not the case. So let's have a look. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Wands. So there's that burst of energy. There's that inspiration, that spark that I'm feeling around you with that Dragon Witch. So the thing is, whatever you want to accomplish here, you have more than enough intelligence and enough wisdom and also enough energy to accomplish it. So someone's underestimating you, Sagittarius, and it's a mistake. Let's take a look. Could be someone around you, could be a competitor, a colleague, a friend, a family member. Let's see what we have. I am picking up some competition. Competition, whatever that means to you. It could be in areas of business, could be areas of relationships as well. So Sagittarius, let's take a look. We'll cut these cards and we'll focus in on the overall energy of this reading. What is your focus? What's hidden? The hidden aspects around this situation. How you are feeling about this person or people. How that person might be feeling about you. The strengths, what's working for the relationship. The challenge, what's working against it. We'll have a look at your advice and we'll clarify, and one more card for the potential outcome. So Sagittarius, I'm going to leave the Dragon Keeper here as your overall energy, and we'll take a look. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the thing that I'm getting here is one of having things thrown at you. I'm looking at this card and I'm seeing this woman here. She's huddled on the ground and she has all of these swords around her, but when it's in the reverse, it looks to me like those swords are actually attacking her. So that's why I sense this energy around you here of having, it's not a physical attack, it's more about someone thinking badly of you, or I don't want to say they're wishing you ill harm or ill intent, but someone's having negative thoughts associated with you. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be in business, someone in a work colleague. I'm picking up potentially some jealousy, some envy, but really I'm getting an essence of it not affecting you, or it shouldn't affect you. Remember, boundaries, protection. There's that energy around this whole reading of you protecting yourself from kind of slings and arrows, words not being able to hurt you. Let's take a look at the focus. We've got the Three of Wands, so it is all about achievement after strategy. Yeah, I look at strategy here with the card of Athena, and it tells me that you have obviously gained a lot of strength when it comes to knowledge in your particular area of expertise, whatever that might be for you, Sagittarius. And you have planned, you have done the necessary strategic planning here to succeed. And now you're on the verge with that Three of Wands, on the verge of achieving or accomplishing your goals, is what I'm sensing. But you're there on the verge. I don't feel that it's fully been realized just yet, but it's almost there. It's like you're on the verge of something here that has a lot of potential for growth, for success, but you're just waiting for your ships to come in here. You're waiting to see the results of your hard work and your strategic planning. Now, what may be hidden is the Two of Coins. Okay, interesting. So I feel that this is your aspects of you. And what other people may not realize is that you have a lot of stamina and you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to handling many different things. So you can handle a lot. So it tells me that I'm getting this message from Spirit saying, you know what, perhaps during a time when others are not so capable of pulling things together, you are able to take advantage of that. So Spirit is saying to you really that where others might be collapsing under the strain of difficulties, perhaps in general in life, you are able to pull through because of your natural abilities to pull through, to overcome obstacles, to be strong, to tap into that fire energy, and to be able to run with that. The elements around Dragon Witch, it's interesting because it's not just fire energy. You're getting the full force of the fire energy here, but there's also a pentacle in the background, so it's all about that grounded energy, being able to think practically and long term. Strategy, right? We also have energy around this of thoughts. I'm looking at her here, and she has this moon, crescent moon, on her forehead, and that speaks to me again of knowledge and thoughts. So being able to access intuitively what you should be doing. It's very much gaining access to some interior knowledge, some inside knowledge. So it seems like you've got an inside track here, Sagittarius, to achieve success. And other people may not realize how strong you are and how flexible you are in terms of being able to handle a lot of different things, a lot of tasks at once, a lot of stress. Again, I get underestimated. Now, how you feel about this person or these people, we have the Hanged Man, or the card of sacrifice. Yeah, it seems to me like things are on pause right now around you. So it seems like you have some kind of opportunity here, Sagittarius, while things are on pause, to take action in some way. Whatever that means to you, let's see how they feel, or this person feels about you. We've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, with this one I'm getting an essence of that there might be some people around you who are a little bit jealous of your abilities. I'm picking this up as they're feeling that you're somehow maybe a little bit arrogant or smug. I get an energy of smugness here. Now, I don't think that you are. Remember, this is just how you're being perceived by at least one person around you. So somebody thinks that you're being smug. You know, they might see you achieving success while they are not, or not capable of it right now. And they're looking at you again with that kind of energy of attack. Yeah, you might get some people coming into you here who are not so nice, slinging barbs and arrows. You know, something here that is more about their thoughts, but it could also be someone here who writes something nasty. You know, for instance, it could be an online review or something that comes about in your social media or something like that, where somebody says some nice, not so nice things about you, Sagittarius. But it's because they see you achieving, and they're not able to do it. Whoever this person is, or these people are. Let's take a look and see what the strength is. We've got the Seven of Coins, so that's the thing. For you, it's about taking a lot of steps forward to achieve success, but it's been a slow and steady pace. So you've been building something up over time, whatever that is, and you've been patient. I think you're still being patient for the eventual payoff. You know that it will eventually down the track, Sagittarius, if you keep your focus, if you keep maintaining the hard work, the effort. Yeah, I see you continuing. The Seven of Coins is another pause card. It's an energy of pausing to see how far you've come, what you might still need to do to achieve greater success, because I do feel that you haven't achieved all of the success you can just yet. You're kind of halfway there, or you're like 3/4 of the way there, but you're getting there. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is. We've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of challenge around you at the moment, whatever that might be. For each of you, it'll be a different thing. But for you, it's about not collapsing under the weight of some kind of strain, whatever this is, whatever the strain is, something that feels like a challenge in your life. For you, it's about keeping going through a challenge, you know, not faltering, not collapsing. Yeah. Now, there might be people around you who are doing just that, but you are not one of them, Sagittarius. You're a fighter. For you, it's all about maybe taking a pause. There could be some kind of element here of taking a pause or needing to pause for a moment, maybe to implement a different strategy or something like that. I feel this is all about career, business for the majority of you Sagittarians. And I'm also getting this feeling here of physical draining as well. So it seems like this is you calling on the reserves of energy, of strength to pull through some kind of challenge. For some of you, it might be health related. It could be your health. It could be the health of someone around you. Whatever it is, you can definitely continue and pulling through here if you focus on this dragon witch energy, which is tapping into the reserves of that fire energy. Let's take a look and see what your advice is, Sagittarius. We have 4 of coins in reverse and the 6 of coins in reverse as the advice. Okay, we've got this card of Orochi, and that was speaking to me about protecting what is yours. So it seems like there's some kind of money drain here. So the advice is to be careful around and keep what is valuable to you close. I don't know what is going on here in terms of, we'll look at this further in the clarification, but it seems like there's some kind of element here of potential to lose something that you value. It could be money, it could be maybe intellectual property, it could be physical property. But we'll have a look at that in the clarification. What is the outcome? We've got the card of the Hermit and contemplation. Okay, so it seems to me that there might be some kind of challenge here. Someone who challenges you in some way. Now, it could be business related, it could be relationship, but whoever this is that's coming in, they seem to be underestimating you, underestimating your value, and somehow there's this element of potential loss of more, I feel that that's more physical things, things that are actually yours, tangible, something that you can hold in your hand. But this person is underestimating you. Now, I see you going within here. I see you being able to get to a place where you are thinking about the situation. Yeah, I get some kind of pause here. A pause before success is what I'm getting from Spirit. A pause before success. So let's get some clarifiers on the table and we'll see what we will be talking about in the extended reading. Interesting kind of energy. Why are you having to put these boundaries up? Who are these people, or who is this person around you? Who, I don't know, I get kind of an element of maybe they're looking in at you, seeing you as being more successful than them. Could be that, and they're wanting to take some of that away from you, and it could require you to come up with a strategy to protect what's yours. But let's have a look, Sagittarius. We'll start clarifying. And I want to start clarifying with that 8 of Swords in reverse as the overall energy. I do pick that up as some kind of attack. We've got the 4 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Swords in reverse. Let's take a look at the focus with that 3 of Wands. 7 of Cups in reverse. The Fool. And Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's take a look at the 2 of Coins. It's what's hidden here. What's hidden for Sagittarius? Got the Chariot in reverse. Two of Cups. And Six of Cups. Let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person or people. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Empress. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let's take a look and see how they are viewing you with that Nine of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Judgment. The strengths here, the Seven of Coins. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. The weakness or the challenge with that Ten of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. The Sun. And Strength in reverse. Yeah, it seems to be about a health, more about how you're feeling physically. Let's take a look and see what the advice is, Sagittarius. Got the King of Swords. We also have the Queen of Wands. Three of Cups. And one more. Ace of Wands. Let's take a look at the Hermit card as the outcome. Got the Moon in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Ten of Cups and one more for the outcome. King of Pentacles. Okay, well, we'll look at this in the extended Sagittarius, but to summarize just quickly here, I feel that there is someone else around you. Now, the thing is, I get around them a little bit of jealousy and envy because they see you achieving whereas they're not able to, or they feel like they can't. So just be aware of that. I don't think that this individual has a malintent, but you are being advised here, Sagittarius, just to be a bit careful around this individual, to be cautious, to protect what's yours, to protect what's valuable. And remember your strength here. You have a lot more strength in this situation than you might think you do. So there might be a tendency, Sagittarius, to let someone else come in here and kind of run the show. But this is about you remembering who's the real leader here. And this is you, Sagittarius. So that's what I'm sensing. So it could be in work. It could be in a relationship. But whatever this is, I feel it's about you maintaining what you have in your life and what's of value to you without giving your power or your strength away to someone else, because there might be a tendency here for someone to perhaps come in during a time when you're not feeling so good or something like that. So we'll see what happens, Sagittarius. So if this is resonating, please do join me in the extended reading. The link is below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30 or so minute reading. And I'll look a lot further, a lot more in-depth into this and pull some oracles for guidance. If you prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button if you're enjoying these videos. Share me on your social media, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're a newcomer, please do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Wishing you the best with this, Sagittarius. I'll see you in part 2, or I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.